It's no secret that football can be a physical and at times a violent sport. Currently, one of the hottest debates in sports has involved concussions and player safety. The Ottumwa High School football program is doing its best to make sure the kids are staying safe and healthy.
This year we are implementing a concussion baseline testing. So I'm doing some different testing and able to have that baseline for them so I can compare them to them instead of them to someone else or an average.
A concussion is just a fancy word for a bruised brain. A way to prevent concussions in football is to not tackle a player by leading with your head. However, that situation is not always avoidable. There are signs to look for to determine if the player may have a concussion.
Reaction time, as well as memory, or seeing if there's anything kind of off about the players. And then if I've decided they have a concussion, then we sit them out.
If a player does have a concussion, it used to be that the player rests for 72 hours and then they'd be good to go back to playing football. However, there's new research that says there's a better way to go about recovering from a concussion.
You have them rest for 72 hours after the initial injury, and then you slowly increase different stimulus. So if they get headaches after talking with family or being around people, then they can do that for a little bit of time. So we're slowly increasing those stimulus, and hopefully their symptoms aren't skyrocketing.
Ottumwa High School football coach Rich Mason believes that along with coaching the right fundamentals of the game, communication also plays a crucial role in player safety.
It's more important for a coach, and I think this is anywhere you are now than ever, to really try to harbor the relationship side of things so that they can be comfortable coming to me and saying, Coach, this is really bothering me. My head's been hurting, whatever it is, because sometimes if they don't tell us, then we might not know.
It can be tough as an athletic trainer to keep a player from going back into the game, but part of the job is to make sure the athlete understands what's best for them.
It's just really convincing them to buy in, as well as the coaches, that their safety is more important than being out on the field. Concussions, obviously, that's not something you mess with. If they're not good to go, it can be catastrophic if they go back in too soon.
The Bulldogs' first game of the season is at home at the newly renovated Schaefer Stadium, I might add, against Newton Friday, August 25th, with kickoff scheduled for 7:30.